So here's the point. There are no self-made men. The individual is subservient to the state. This is what Lakoff was trying to conceive, that others could take out the public domain, other Democrats. They're not talking about roads. This isn't about roads and bridges. Obama, the Democrats are engaged in what I would call a determined philosophical takedown of the individual at the expense of the total empowerment of the state. If you read a sentence of this or the whole paragraph, what Obama's saying is there is no self-made man. The individual is nobody. There is no such thing. The state makes all this happen. The nameless, faceless state made up of all the nameless, faceless people. The idea of government serving at the consent of the governed is stood on its head. It's about the justification for higher and higher taxes. Obama was not taken out of context. He said exactly what he intended to say. The context is that there's no such thing as a self-made man. There's no such thing. No such thing as a successful individual. Pure and simple. He's attacking success. Here's Matt, Freeland, Pennsylvania, as we get to the phones in the first hour. Hello, sir.
Hello, Rush. How are you?
Very well, sir. Thank you.
I just wanted to say that, I think the president might have somewhat of a point because of my experience. I worked for the state of Pennsylvania taking care of intellectually disabled individuals for 26 years. One of the guys that I took care of, his mom and dad ran a family restaurant, very successful restaurant, and they told me many times that if it wasn't for the state and for people like me that help take care of their son, they wouldn't be able to work 14, 16 hours a day in a restaurant business. I don't think it's right to minimize public employees and the vital services that we provide. I was told by these people.
Nobody's minimizing. Nobody's minimizing what you do. What we're not going to do is give you credit for what you didn't do. You can sit out there and say all you want that you help these two restaurant owners focus on their business by taking care of whatever. You got paid for it. That wasn't sweat labor. You got paid for it. You chose to do what you did. Nobody made you do it, unless your parents thought you weren't going anywhere and made you do something you had to take it. But for all intents and purposes, you chose to do what you did. The restaurant people chose to do what they did. Everybody goes into this knowing full well what's involved. You didn't run the restaurant. You didn't invest in the restaurant. You didn't have anything to do with running the restaurant. You might have gone there and eaten, but that was it. You do not get credit for that. You get credit for what you did. Your own choice. But nothing more.
Rush Limbaugh.